Cooking with Mom, cooking with Mom, cooking with Mom. Cooking with Mom, cooking with Mom, cooking with Mom. I'm cooking with Mom.
Here we are. I've got my penny on, and we're about to make dumpling with Mum. Yellow basin. And Mum has written out the recipe for us. I'm just going to put this up just a little bit so we can get... There we go. Mum has written the recipe for us, and we're going to make clootie dumpling today.
Now, before you start, you've got to get all your things in order. Right? So what you do is you go through your recipe and put your flour, your sugar, everything as you'll use it. Okay? And that's the easiest way, and you don't miss anything out.
So what we'll do, we'll just do a close-up of the order that Mum has everything in.
That's flour, suet, salt, sugar, spice, ginger, cinnamon, baking powder, syrup, treacle, apple and carrot, and all the fruit and an egg.
One egg.
Yes.
There we go. So tell me about a dumpling cloth.
That's a dumpling cloth.
Well, what is it?
Linen.
Alright. Is it a pillowcase? Is it not a
No,
pillowcase?
no, it's linen, not a pillow. Well, I bought this in Melbourne.
So, no, well, you have to... So
I can give you a dumpling.
No, but I have to know where I could get one or what I want to
you
do to it.
You just... I've used this for
Just go and get a piece of linen?
Piece of linen, yeah.
Which is about 3/4 of a metre by 3/4 of a metre. Yeah?
Half a metre.
So half a metre by half a metre.
Yeah.
Linen cloth. And did you do the edges or did it come in?
No, it was Ruth done now.
Alright, so you just edge it, and so it has to be linen. White linen or creamy linen. Good. No, it just is important to know that stuff.
Yeah. The
in case I lose
important
it.
thing is you've got to wet it.
Gotta be wet.
Wring it out. Get just like
just
that.
that,
Hand, just not a big hand, just thumb, and sprinkle it.
All over, yep.
Yeah. Especially
in the middle, because that's what I can see where the dumpling
that's
goes.
where the dumpling goes.
How's that? Is that okay, or do we need some more?
A wee bit more in here. Yep, that's it. That's it. Okay, so now you know the reason for that.
The reason for that is so it coats the dumpling, doesn't stick to the cloth.
That's right. Now, I'm sorry. Oh well, I'll just take it out with a spoon.
Take out the spoon.
The big basin onto there.
We just have to turn this round so we can see exactly what we're doing. I just have the ingredients there. As long as the cloth's on the table. I've sprinkled stuff all over it, and do you want to put more central?
No, it doesn't need as long as
so it all goes in the middle.
All goes in the middle.
Jeez, it is heavy, isn't it?
Oh, it's heavy.
Well, it actually comes out quite clean out the bowl.
It's not bad.
Maybe that's why we use a plastic mixing bowl. Maybe that's all.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's alright.
We'll just make sure we get all the fruit and stuff out. Fingers again. There we go. And when that's done, is this the important bit? Hold on.
This is definitely the important bit.
I'm not going to do it, but Mum's going to demonstrate exactly.
No.
Okay, hold on. We'll just go back a bit, Ma. There we go. Go for it.
You must get all the pieces of your dumpling cloth. No bits left hanging. And go like that, and just take it round, like as if you were making a frill.
I don't do that very often.
No, but it's important
That you gather them all up like that.
You gather it all up, because if you leave a space,
water gets in there, yeah?
Water will get in, and
we
the dumpling is ruined.
We don't want to ruin the dumpling.
No, we don't.
So it's really important that that you just gather them all up. Like,
That's right. Just gather it all up until it's
yeah.
rounded.
It's actually not that convoluted to make, is it? Once you're all, well, I was lucky because you were all organised, and once you've got everything out in the bench organised and you've got everything,
You've got to organise
Yeah.
yourself, or it's no use.
I guess that's one thing I'm not good at, because when I cook, I just cook on the spur of the moment. Making a dumpling, you can't do that, can you?
No. You've got to have everything ready.
Right. Well, that's good. Well, that's a good lesson to learn. My mum's concentrating. You can see that. Look at the concentration on her face. Then once you've got it there,
just make sure
that there's no holes at all. Yeah.
nothing at all there.
Because does the whole thing have to go in water, or just the dumpling, but everything goes in the water, or just sits in the water?
It sits in there.
Just sits a bit there. Is the all right?
The
Well,
top here will be all right. Should
okay.
be all right.
Well, I guess we'll see. Then you hit it.
Well, you've got to.
Get it all condensed, I guess. Do you? You know, get it really. So there's no. So is it important to get all the air out the dumpling and things in the inside?
No, necessary.
When do you put the thrupneys in?
Don't put them in.
Don't you?
No, put them in after.
I can get it. The string is up here already and waiting. Do you see the string? That's it. It's very hard to do on this angle. Filming, I mean, but it's okay. I understand that. Then we get the string. Just let me. Is there a technique to the string or not?
Just make sure you've got enough.
That's a good piece of advice.
Another thing is, if you have it about a finger length from your dumpling to your string,
All right.
because you need to give it.
Does the dumpling expand or not?
Better.
So it does, yeah. That noise you hear in the background is the pot boiling away with the plate inside. So I guess it has to be a china plate or something, so it won't. I don't know. That's something I have to think about. I'm not quite sure what sort of plate. I'll have a look at the plate.
Oh, you need a loop
Yeah.
to lift it out of the
right.
pot. So you need to have a loop in your string.
That's really important, isn't it?
It is if you're going to lift the dumpling. Right.
So what happens now?
Pat it.
Yeah, just like that, and wow.
Make sure that it's all in as it should be.
And how long does this take to make?
4 hours.
4 hours. Now, and you can't test it, can you?
No.
You just have to.
Well, I'd keep it 4.5 hours. Lift it now.
Is it better to go a little bit longer?
Yes.
Because, like, once it's cooked, can it actually spoil in there? Can you cook it too long? Like, I'm not talking about excess.
No.
You know, if you left it for 4.5, 5 hours, would it spoil?
I'll have it 4 to 5 hours.
Right. I think this is really important. Now, as I said, there's a plate in there with boiling water. The water has to be boiling before you put it in.
Yes.
Okay.
And you've got to keep it boiling.
And we keep it boiling, and we just
That's it.
leave
Let
it.
it be. Yeah. That's it.
And it has to stay boiling. So do we have to top up the water any time?
Well, sometimes you've got to keep it and sort of look and see that it is.
That's important. Keep it boiling. Some ways to have dumpling. Now, this sounds really weird, but the best way to have dumpling is you fry it and you make cookie eggs with some bacon. You put it on a plate, you crack the eggs over the dumpling, and you eat it that way. Does that sound revolting to most people? Yes, it does. But believe me, it's fantastic. We're not going to just stand here and watch it, because as we all know, a watched dumpling doesn't cook. Yeah, we're going to switch it off and probably come back later and see the finished product. Thank you, Mum.
Okay.
Cooking with Mum, cooking with Mum, cooking with Mum. Cooking with mom, cooking with mom, cooking with mom. I'm cooking with mom.